let's talk about the concept of the walk itself. It is one of the largest ways that the Alzheimer's Association raises money.
Correct. It is our biggest internal campaign that we have to raise funds for all of the resources that we offer across the nation.
And so, how does it work? How does this happen all in all these different locations?
Yeah, so here in Arkansas, we have 5 different walks that take place in different areas of the state so that we can reach as many of the residents as possible. But the walks are a year-round effort between staff and a volunteer committee members across the entire state. None of this would be possible without the volunteer committees because you all live within those communities. You know the people that live there, you know how that community is being impacted by the disease. So we really just can't make it happen without the volunteers. And then the rest of the community getting involved because we can plan and plan and plan all day, but if the community doesn't show up to support, then the walk doesn't happen. So we really rely on people getting out and moving our mission forward so that we can make a change across the state.
Is this not one of the easiest ways for pretty much anybody to get involved with helping with the Alzheimer's Association?
Oh, I absolutely think it's the easiest way. Even if you don't have the time or the interest to be a volunteer on the committee, just making a walk team is super simple. You go online and you register. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your computer. It's free to register. And then fundraising can look like anything you want it to look like. So you can do something within your company as a team that way. You can do it in your church, in your family and friends group, on just your social media platforms. Like it's as simple as just tossing it out there to people to let them know that, hey, I really want to raise funds for this mission. And you can go as big or as small as you want to go with it. So we make it super simple and straightforward for everybody to get involved.
Right. You talked about it a second. Where do you go to register a team or to become a part of a team?
Yeah. So you can, if you wanted to join an existing team, that team captain should have their team page up and running so that you can just go on and register to be a participant that way. Or if you are wanting to start your own team, you can go onto our website at alz.org. And we'll have lots of stuff about the walk to end Alzheimer's. Or if you want to cut the middleman out, you can just go to Google and type in walk to end Alzheimer's, and it'll bring up all of the walks across the state and let you pick which one's closest to your home or which one that you have the most community in. And then you just click and register, and it walks you through it and makes sure that you don't miss any steps. And if for some reason you have any questions, your staff partners' information will be on that walk page. So you can call or text or email us, and we'll make sure we get you taken care of.
And a team can be one person.
Yes, I know people are always like, well, I don't have anybody else. I can't be a team. I'm like, you can always be a team of one. And your team could be just you if you wanted to dedicate your team to a loved one, or if you're like, hey, I really just think this is interesting, but I've never been involved before and I don't have anybody who would want to do it with me. Go ahead and sign your team up because you'd be surprised who might want to come around the table just seeing that you've taken that first step. But yeah, teams can be one person, they can be 100 people and anywhere in between.
The walk itself isn't it like a celebration of sorts?
Absolutely. So Walk Day is kind of a community festival. We have lots of local vendors that are out there with us, entertainment. We have kids areas, so you can bring the kids out to enjoy the day as well. Photo booths are set up. It's just a good time for us to get together, celebrate all of the hard work that everybody has put in throughout the season, and really see the impact that everyone has created. Because we talk about how much funds have been raised in that area, but we also talk about the education that we brought to that area throughout the year. And we kind of just spend the morning spending that time together to really rejoice on how we're moving this mission forward, how we're hoping to find a cure for this disease soon. So everybody just gets to be in community with one another and see other people who are either caregivers right now or have been diagnosed with the disease, to see that we're not alone in this, because this disease can feel very isolating at times. So we just come together to have a great morning together, but also to really show you that you have support in your communities available.
Having been involved with walks over the years, I've noticed when some team members show up and other people show up, that's the first time they've not the first time they've ever heard of the Alzheimer's Association, but really that's the first time they got a really good idea about what we do.
Absolutely. Far too often we have people come to us after they've already lost a loved one to the disease. And they're like, I wish I had known you guys were around. I could have used those resources. So that's another reason we tell people be sharing out you're participating in this walk in one form or another. Because a lot of people feel like they don't have anywhere to turn, and this is something they're having to go through by themselves. So just you getting involved, starting your walk team, participating in everything, people are going to notice that you're involved, and you may be able to bring resources to a family that wouldn't have had them otherwise.
Talk about the walks in our area. Fort Smith is September 20th, and the
Yes.
one in Northwest Arkansas is in October.
Fort Smith is the very first walk that happens in the season. So we're just a little over a month out now. I double checked on Northwest Arkansas is October 11th.
Okay.
But Fort Smith will kick off our season this year. Fort Smith is always a really good time. The community is very involved and has been involved for a very long time. Fort Smith is our flagship walk for the state of Arkansas. So it's always a really fun one. It's a really passionate one. You can feel it in the air when you're out there on walk day. People are excited to be there. They're excited to be moving things forward. So we're just really, really excited to kick things off in such a passionate community this year.
Well, can't wait for that one. All right, Nicole, thank you so much. We'll see you out there on the 20th.
Yeah, we're excited. We'll be out there bright and early.